Might be good. All right. Aspect to Circe, so we can do a big Ares sword drop run. Sword ring. Cut above. All the duos. Everything, hopefully, here. We got Rocky to follow our foes. We got the usuals after that. Let's go. Let's see. You've lost interest because no Ares bulge. You can picture it. Do we just accept a heroic stabbing rush instead, and we wait? You could. A row of falling blades along your path. You could. Well, I guess I wouldn't rarefy this. We would just hope to get more Ares, basically. You could try. It's gonna be hard to get origination if I take his cast, his dash, and Grizzly Gain. I guess I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna hate this though, aren't I? Was that Ares Bulge in Hades 1? I can't picture it. No, I can't picture him. I don't think he saw Bulge. I don't think he saw much Bulge. Like it didn't pan down that far most of the time, I think. I don't know how I killed those things so easily. You are not more Ares. Triple palm on the stabbing rush. I can't imagine this is going to get good. You could try to roll for more Ares here, but you might get punished for that. Might start offering you some other jazz, some other gods. Might offer you a hex. Maybe you roll this once to see if Ares is on the door. Oh, it is. Okay. Then I guess we'll do that. Oh, I missed a gold pot. Generally speaking, outside of like a Supai run, I've never wanted to take Stabbing Rush. So maybe this will change my mind. I don't like Stabbing Rush, and I don't like Sword Ring. Generally speaking. You just take it, right? The attack is still tempting. What if we just fill all of our core slots with Ares? Imagine filling all of your slots with Ares. Sorry, were you picturing it? Who would be the best god if you had to fill all of your slots? You only got their boons. It's probably still Zeus, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to say. Ooh, more Ares. Okay. Yeah, and I don't think it's close either, right? So right now we have no curses. We do have to. I'm not actually gonna fill all the slots with Ares. We gotta save some slots for Apollo and Hef to get the duos eventually. If Cut Above is here, we should consider it, but spamming Omegas for Cut Above might not happen. Probably won't happen even. I think you take Grizzly Gain because we could get Profuse Bleeding down the line, which is more sword drop jazz. It's also, well, I don't know if I really care about magic regen, but it's a source of plasma. Although if we want his legendary, you also need... Oh, damn. Now I don't know what I want to do. Maybe you do take his special, because you need his attacker special to get the legendary someday. And opening up with the wound stuff is good. Oh, wait. But then I can't take Grizzly Gain in the future. I would need Visceral Impact. I have nothing for his legendary yet. Oh, man, this is a weird one. Because we really want these two duos that help the sword drops. We want Cutting Edge, requires Apollo Core Boon. Coffin Nail, which requires a Hef Core Boon. Okay. So I think we take the special, and then I go for Hef's attack in Apollo's regen. More Ares, you say. Hef attack, Apollo regen. Not take a Glamour Gain. Or, yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I shouldn't take Glamour Gain if even it was offered. Shatitude is good. There's still more stuff from him. Not that. Yeah, Visceral Impact. Holy Ares, right? 275. We shouldn't take Demeter then. Although she could be good. for the purposes of origination there with Arctic Gale, if she were to offer it. I guess you could. That would give us 3 gods, and we'd have to force a 5th. Force a 5th. I'm a little broke. We can wait on that hammer pretty easily. My max health is very low. Ares filled all my slots thumbnail. Oh no, they're gonna get so mad at me if I don't take steady growth. But what if you could basically get a palm on a random boon every 6 chambers, chat? 6 encounters, not even chambers. I might roll this once, actually. I don't think, unfortunately, steady growth can't hit itself. I'm 95% certain. I think it was a change they had to make to the game at some point. Because it used to be able to hit itself, and it was kind of too good. I guess they thought... I'm pretty sure they changed that. You could file it? Ugh. It has to be the last available option. Ah, I see. I think that Arctic Gale is very worth it. This way, I don't have to get too much for origination now. Oh no. Psychic Leash. Ow. Psychic Leash is absolutely popping early on in these runs. Circe carries really early on in these 8-zone runs because of Psychic Leash, huh? Damn. Okay. Romantic how the eggs drop next to each other. That's like when Munch asked me, oh, can you bring the pot holder in so I can hold my ball? And I'm like, I already have it in my hand. And she's like, how romantic. That's me. Yeah. Oh, no. Ow, 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 ow. Every single ball. Ow, ow. Typhon, please. Typhon, please. Anticipating needs is romantic. One time, an egg land directly on the safe zone. Couldn't avoid the insta-kill. I've had it land like on sort of like right next to it, but it hits me and it knocks me out of the safe zone last second and got me killed. There might be an ancient clip of that somewhere. Guess I could have rarefied steady growth, but I'm just not that excited by it. I'm not as excited as other people are. But the value. There's lots of valuable things, but I don't know if that's that good. So what do we want first here? We don't really care about origination. Well, origination solves. We don't have to worry about that. But I prefer Apollo's attack or Hef's attack here. And in terms of magic regen, who would I prefer? I guess Hef's attack? Also, Hef's sword drop stuff is better to get early on, if we can. Okay. Alright then. Hef's magic regen doubles as defense. Yeah. It do that. It do. More Afro Titty. Yeah, I don't know if we're actually gonna get around to spamming Omegas for like cut above here. Because it's a staff aspect. I mean, maybe. I killed it while I was still stuck in the cutscene, lady. Smoke it. What's Rocky up to, you think? Found him. No. I guess you could start spamming like the Omega special potentially. The Omega attack on the staff. Does anyone use it to great effect? Like, I try to make use of it when using like aspect on Momus, for example. Ugh, I guess you just settle for this, huh? Not happy about it though. It's very hard to aim on controller, for one thing. I can see why, you know, the staff is your first weapon that you start with as a new player, right? And you try out the Omega attack and you realize it kind of sucks. We'll just take that, thank you. More Afro, no thank you. More Demeter, no thank you. Fine. Omega attack is way better than Omega special, except dual Moonshot Anubis. Gasp. Oh my god. No duo boon. No buo boon, even. I don't think you roll. I think we got to be careful. Plus, Furnace Blast is pretty nice. We have to save the magic regen for Apollo. What's up, geek? I feel like dual moonshot on Mel's staff is pretty sexy too, is it not? More Hephaestus. Yes. Buo boon. No buo boon. Trusty shield. I'm very low on the max health. Kind of tempted to grab the Ares though. Don't need the max magic. I'm also tempted by just palming like sword ring once. Moist preferably. Yeah, sure. Yes, sure. EP. What's your bedtime routine look like, chat? Come here. What's the last thing you do before you turn off the lights? Or actually, do you turn off the lights and then you sit in bed for a little while, potentially? Close your eyes? I was hoping for something a bit more than that. I mean, I can't be the only one that's probably scrolling more than they should. Right before bed. I don't really scroll, but I'll put on like a YouTube video usually. Vaguely. Protein shake, but right before bed? Didn't know that was a thing. Dan Von Haelian video and then you drift off. There you go. Nothing puts you to sleep faster. Roll a joint? You don't even smoke it? You're rolling them for the next day? I mean, that just sounds like dedication at that point. Not what we wanted. I mean, hasty retreat long term will be good, so I guess we're gonna take that. Pre-rolling the joint for the morning tech? Yeah, there you go. Lots of end day rituals. Let's see. I brush my teeth, I floss, put in my retainers. Usually play with Grampy because he's in the mood for some reason right before we go to sleep. Then I lay down for maybe like 15-ish minutes of phone usage. I'd say on average. Steady growth is back, chat. And this time it's fine to take, I would argue. Don't think we can rarefy it though, sad to say. There. You only missed out on like 5-ish chambers, so it's really actually not the worst thing ever. Chambers just aren't that important for this build, generally speaking. No scrolling, no viz. I have a strict no electronics in the bedroom rule. It's for the best, right? Don't think you can buy this Aphrodite. But you kind of want the rock, because that's rallying cry already. Damn it. I wouldn't say we're that strong yet, but I'm hoping it'll surprise me. My armor. Because I don't think we've tried to do like the big sword drop madness across 8 zones yet. And I think aspect of Persephone, like that was probably the most surprising build in terms of strength. No way that touched me, by the way. Just like to point that out. The aspect of Persephone Omega special thing was the most surprising build. It's fine now, but it's because Psychic Leash is carrying so hard, as we can say. Geek, while you're here, does Sword Ring actually benefit from having 2 casts from Circe? Nowadays, it's playing with the cat and then feeding her a can of food, so she hopefully sleeps through the night. Kitty. Little meow meow. Used to read for like a half an hour before bed, but it's hard to keep it to it constantly. Sometimes I've been able to do that, but I think most of the time, as soon as I start reading while I'm already laying down in bed, it's just a matter of moments before I'm dozing off, unfortunately. I wish I could keep up with it. Maybe if I kept trying, it would be different. Someday. I think with groups of enemies, it might help. Okay, so now we got Apollo. We don't have any of the duos yet. But we'll be fine. You can't doze off, you have to decide to sleep? Oh, yeah? Can't tell if I'm jealous of that or not. It's kind of nice to drift off a little bit. It's really only... Nowadays, like, I'm not going to drift off if I'm just, like, sitting on the couch very often. But if we're in bed and it's, like, after midnight. After midnight... Lucid Gain. Don't rarefy it because I don't think we care. Save the rarefy for a potential other Apollo boon. Will I regret that? I can't imagine regretting it. Ooh, here we go. More boons. Actually, this early skill up might get me killed. Truth be told. Like, straight up. Can't get any duos here, but nevertheless. Prominence Flare, and that's what we try to make use of here. Maybe. Supernova doesn't sound that useful here. This is the Omega that we try to make use of, maybe. Ah. It's after midnight. Oh no. It's in my head now. Okay. You have a lot of Harry's boons. G-Blow. We could eventually sell Lucid Gain after we get their duo. Right? I think G-Blow is one of the ones we need, actually. It is. G-Blow good. Just gonna go shopping. I don't think we have the capability of beating Zag right now. Not at all. I don't think you buy the armor since we already have Trusty Shield. I don't think you buy this Aphrodite then either. Shit. Now I really need some health. Really bad. I was hoping there'd be max health for sale here, but no. But no. We already have Spiritual Affirmation. We already have Shameless Attitude. We're not going to find a way to apply a week. At best, you give us Wispy Wiles, which is 10% dodge, which is pretty good. But probably not good enough. I think we just accept this Heftor. Can't tell what the fuck's happening right here. Aspect of Circe. Aspect of there's too much shit on the ground. Damn it, how'd you get away from that? Coward. How are you? I was in the middle of attacking you. Jesus Christ. Boo boom, boo boom, boo boom, boo boom, boo boom. Nut. I think it's time to roll once. Uncanny Fortitude is not a ton of health right now. Hmm. We just take this and wait. Maybe. Max health equals, or sorry, max magic equals max health. Kind of low on cash, though. Damn it, I don't know. No. Ugh. No artificer. This will hit something good, I swear. Aw. I 100%ed the second game. Should I buy the first game? I don't even know if it matters which game you're asking about. I'm just gonna go with yes. Is there an instance where you should not play the first game if you liked the second game? Probably, but they're probably rare. Rocket League? Is there a Rocket League 2? Wait, did they make a Rocket League 2? Rocket League is the second game. Wait, what's the first game? Vicious Flourish. Let's see what's in here. Plenty of time. I might just have to accept a free max health if it's available. Supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars. You're making shit up. Get out. Get out. No, it takes Zyro back. Alright, here comes the Buo Boon. Didn't mind it, but Witcher 1 would definitely be rough for a lot of people. Yeah, I was thinking of the Witcher franchise, because the third game was incredibly popular, right? Hey! Cutting edge. They drop one more time in succession in a larger area. That's one. But the half one is the more important one, sadly. You have 8 rock. This might be helpful. You like Baldur's Gate 3? Oh, yeah. I can see going backwards from Baldur's Gate 3 might be tough. What's going to help me the most here? These two are so expensive. We're not spending a lot of magic, and we probably never will be. Is this a legitimate Lunar Ray take because of that? I don't think it. Does a larger area even mean anything? I don't know if I can feel it, you know? I don't know if I can feel the difference. You know? This is like when he said that he took one of those gas station pills. Right before, right? It's like, can you even feel the difference, chat? Do I have Lunar Ray? Damn it. Okay. It might finally be time for a Lunar Ray. For a second there, I thought we were aiming at Rocky for some reason. This is a Zone 3 Skilla. And maybe it's actually going to be nice that we get her out of here. Kind of surprised. You can see the sword drop. Sword ring, 31% of the D. From downtown. Please aim at something, Mel. Damn. Get out of there. Jesus. There's too much shit on me. Okay. We're through it. From downtown with an Omega attack. Word drama from the Hades subreddit, but this is actually old now. But there was someone that had they tried to make a PSA thread that said, if you like the second game, don't bother playing the first one. It's not as good. As you can imagine, they got ripped to shreds. To shreds, you say? There's nothing wrong with preferring one over the other, but it's an awfully strong take. It's an awfully strong take, right? It seems a bit hyperbolic, one might say. Do a boon, do a boon, do a boon, do a boon. Hell yeah! You're following Blaze from Ares? Fall immediately and deal more damage. If only I had that for that fight. Okay. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. I prefer the first one over the second. That's not what I stated. And if you're trying to ask the question, which game do I prefer? I'm afraid you're not going to get an answer out of me. Bang. I guess we're going to use this up. Please don't hit Lucid Gain. Please don't hit Arctic Gale. AC Retreat is amazing. 20% dodge now. Hell yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh no, I started the debate. Alright. Ooh, that's looking pretty sexy now. I would love some palms. Your axe deals damage in an area at the end point. I'm gonna assume we go straight for the godsend here. Right? Hey, Chow. So we have the two Ares Buo boons. There's still like cut above and potentially is legendary someday. I don't know if this legendary... Oh, there's profuse bleeding, actually. That's sort of the big thing now. To potentially get. And now we can get rid of Lucid Gain, actually. Which I think I would like to do, if we can. If you don't need it, then we get Grizzly Gain instead. You could even get rid of Heft's attack if you really wanted. This is kind of interesting. Zone 4 Medea might have some interesting scaling. Hey, Alfarm. Unfortunately, Big Max Magic is still probably the take here. Because it's 20 magic per encounter, which is insane. And we have Uncanny Fortitude to get a crazy amount of max health. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you very much. We do have rolls. We really want that max health. Stabbing Rush might actually pop a little bit. We'd love Rallying Cry, actually. So that might be what we focus on getting here if we can, but I don't think we'd spend rolls to make it happen exactly. You inflict wounds with greater power, and spilled blood is drawn to you automatically. I kind of got bad news, chat. Rallying Cry is better. It increases our sword, ring, and stabbing rush damage by 50%. Rallying Cry is also easier to get. I mean, I guess you got me there. The other one's shiny. It might be a legitimate reason to take Savior now. just because it might not appear again so easily, right? But that's really the only reason. It's not because I actually want it right now, annoyingly. How many gift subs for you to find a used PS3 and play the super acrobatic car game? What the hell wait, I thought Zyru wasn't pranking us? Are we sure? It's real? You looked it up? That's crazy. A PS3 game. Oh, we got more Hermes. Oh, wait, no, this is Hermes. Success rate. This is our second Hermes boon. Success rate could hit some of the blood drop stuff, including Grievous Blow. So I guess I'm going to take that. Winter Circle would actually be good here, I think, for the most part. Common cut above. It's not great. You could roll once here, but I don't think I will. I'll just fill in for cut above. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, right? We're just not able to spam. And then we can roll something else for more Ares here. I guess you could do the Heft Door and fight the mini-boss. Okay. You send me the PS3? Ah! I'm still not going to play it, just FYI. I think I played Rocket League once at a friend's house. For like a couple hours. And my only thought was this game is impossible to play. Like, I can't do anything that I want, that I'm trying to do. And I don't know how anyone could ever play this game. And then you see one clip of someone being really good at the game and it's like, you know what? Fuck this. You know what? Fuck this. You know what? I've had it. Shameless attitude rarefied. Damn it. Well, we got a epic bleeding here. We have 2 doors left. We want that max health. The hammer would still be nice. Mirrored Thrasher would actually be kind of nice, but only kind of. Do I roll for another Ares or we have 4? We might be able to get it. Okay, let's do that. It's been way too long playing it. We talking about League or the weird acrobatic game? Rallying cry is in. So we have literally everything we could want, besides maybe a swap into Grizzly Gain here. Rallying cry is in. Profuse bleeding, so we're getting more sword drops when we collect the plasma too. This really is the ultimate Ares. If I may proclaim it. If I may proclaim it. Recluse, can I proclaim it? I think like League of Legends is another one of those games, which is like, wow, this game's kind of a lot to take in. And then you get like dunked on by a 13-year-old. It's like, you know what? You can have this game. You can just have it. Enjoy it. I'll be over here with my relaxed incrementals with cozy lo-fi music. All right? The light of the sun. All you knew about League was from the music videos, and I saw a gameplay. I was like, oh, this looks like shit. I still don't know what Dota 2 looks like, even though it's been talked about for centuries at this point. But I assume it just looks like League of Legends. More blood drops? The best thing we could do now is palm some of these boons, which might be difficult. More Ares! Meat grinder. Well, I guess it's the best thing for us. We could get Wispy Wild someday, so I'll buy that. What's up, Chris? I want games that are fun when I'm still bad at them. I'm not really interested in a game that I gotta pound my balls on. Not anymore. There was a time in my life. Where I was kind of interested in the sweatier games. Dun, 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 dun. Finisher. Oh. Not yet. Okay. 80s can get sweaty. Yeah, you always make a little bit of progress, though, in the general. When you're, like, new to the game. Wait, the special did the most damage there? Oh. So disappointing. Secret Crush. The Heartbreakers aren't going to do anything. Hades speedrunning got sweaty towards the end. Very sweat. I think it's just Secret Crush.
Take me away.
Is that because we'll cut above, huh? Cut above wouldn't be added into the attack damage, and I wasn't using the Omega attack anyway. What now? Do we start gambling on the egg? Nice and early. See what gets offered. Will was gained. I don't think Will good. Oh no. Will bad. Mystery Boob or Path of Stars? I'll go Boob. Okay.
Where shall this dream go next?
Are Souls games part of the sweaty ones?
Not where I normally end up.
I think there's kind of an... I guess to me, when I think of it, I think of like sort of, you know, like playing online versus people where it can get very cutthroat, right? Particularly if you're being relied upon by some kind of team that's expecting you to perform well. Yeah, like a PvP community. I think those are the worst offenders in terms of the sweats. I mean, some of these single-player games are definitely difficult and require, you know, like a lot of patience and attempts and stuff like that. And it's not going to be for everyone. Profuse bleeding. Only 10 damage per palm, huh? I'll do it anyway. Souls PvP exists, but it's mostly for fun. Yeah, it's not really like a that competitive a thing at the end of the day, right? PvP creates a lot of the toxicity, yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm going pro in Battlemon Showdown soon. You wait and see. Gone pro. I beat one of Zyru's teams earlier today. Started playing it. It's so good, isn't it, Dink? Martial Fart. 14 rock I have somehow. Jesus. I mean, all right. Probably just security system here, then. Martial art upgraded. Travel deal, but I'm pretty broke. This is zone 5. I think you actually take a quick buck then. Because we don't really have enough money. We're probably not going to catch up at this rate. It's asynchronous. It's like Super Auto Pets. It's most like that. My friends got into it. One of my friends, two of my friends started playing it even. Because they love Hearthstone. And it's vaguely like Hearthstone Battlegrounds, I guess. I couldn't help but roll my eyes a little bit that the way to convince them to play a good game was to tell them it's like Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but here we are. We gotta try to see if we can get rid of Lucid Gain, I guess. Clearly we can handle Zag now, right? If you go for Zag now, you can't fight a mini-boss, is the only downside. But it could equate to Palms. Oh! Ask and ye shall receive. A glorious and divine, yet supple presentation. Okay. Oh, that's great. Continually aims wherever you use it. Okay. Wait, maybe we could get all Ares on here? When you think about it, it would ruin Furnace Blast if I get rid of this or swap it, right? But it would be very funny. Can we agree? It would be very, very funny. Sounds like Patamon is going directly to 1.0, aiming for September. Oh, did they say it? What's up, Jackie? The demo is incredibly well done already. That they 100%, I don't think they necessarily, it's almost shocking how much they give us in the demo. That it's a little concerning, like, what can they do for 1.0? This is going to be a at-distance battle here. Trying to watch the damages to see what's doing it. It's still a special. How sad is that? And martial art probably made that even more so the case. Hey, he's like slid around like a jerk. Where is he? What? He's not even over there, Mel. What are you doing? Where is he? Hello? He was just there a second ago. Get him, Rocky. Look, Zag, there's too much shit on the ground, and I can't really see what the moves you're gonna do. I would try to fight you, like, normally. But there's too many goddamn effects for me to figure out what the hell's going on. And I can't really fathom it. More? Okay. Profuse bleeding. Hef blast isn't that high. I mean, we didn't get the palm of the attack, like, at all. So it's not very good anyway. Okay. Yet another instance of me discussing different video games than the one we're playing for the entirety of this. Can't help it. Damn it. Stabbing rush. Okay. I'm not going to do the attack because it would be funny if they did offer me the swap. I'd actually use this quite a bit. Don't bother with the hex there. It would probably make me lose more money. Next up. Nyurm. Do 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 do. Okay. Damn it. Where's the good rewards? It feels like I've said everything there is to say about the game. Fair enough. Will was lost. Chasm gained. Chasm was gained. Hold on. Hold. Where is it? Oh, it's only 40%. It's not nothing. I want more. Am I gonna get enough water for Frosty Veneer? Still got 3 zones left. It's a pretty good amount. So now we take off the Chaos Egg after this. You could just take more rock now. Weed Killer, not good. We try to sell Hef's attack, or maybe just go for a swap at some point. That's what we use the rolls for. Could just take a forage. Martial art upgraded. Nyeh, nyeh. Ow. Damn it. Security system, go. Get her. Ooh, damn, what hit her? The extra frames have kind of made a difference here. Well, it's hard to really tell, but... it's hard to really tell if they've done anything, per se, but... I can notice the difference. Damn it, how did that hit me? It's so useless. Forg. Oh, I don't have Forg. It's been a while since we didn't use Forg. You piece of shit game! I tried to drop the cast for the purposes of utilizing Arctic Gale, but so be it. You got me this time. Ah. No. I know what the answer was from the majority of the people, but a Hades animated series. The thing is, on paper, it sounds fine. No thanks. It sounds fine, but the truth is, it's not going to be the same. Supergiant can't make it. They're not. They don't have the time to do the art and to help with the voice acting and things like that. Most likely. Hey, Sword Ring popped up even, and so did Profuse Bleeding. Sick. Right. So in theory, it's like, oh, that'd be fun to get more things within the Hades franchise and Hades universe, right? That is intrinsically linked to the games. But at the end of the day, I don't think we can... I think the odds are stacked incredibly against it being any good. Does that make sense? If Supergiant doesn't have creative control over it, I just don't think there's a good chance... There's a very high chance it's just not going to be very good. If you want more Supergiant products, then ask for that, but you can't... But they have to be the ones that make it. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be able to make an animated series. Am I really going to bother with this? 3 zones left. Tina's fine. We'll take it. No purging well to try to get rid of the attack. I mean, in a utopian world where, like, you know it's going to be good or something like that. But I don't think there's any guarantee that some kind of Hades series, live action, animated, whatever, there's no guarantee it'll be good. And generally speaking, they're not usually. Didn't take Moonbeam. Yeah, take all the palms we can. Best case scenario, Supergiant gets in bed with some people making a critical role. I think some people, they think about shows probably, like, what's it called, chat? They're thinking about a show. What's that League of Legends show? Sorry. That was very good. People generally think, oh, not Task Force for this. Arcane, yes, thank you. And they probably are thinking to themselves, I want the same thing for Hades. It's just not going to be the same. I don't think Netflix is going to devote, or any studio is going to devote the proper amount of care. It's on kind of a different level of popularity. There's more meat on the League of Legends bone. And at the end of the day, Hades, it's just Greek lore. You know what I mean? Premium service? Can I get a hell yeah? Psychic Leech Dance. I've never had it with this. I didn't bother to think about it because it's probably not that big of a deal. 45 damage. Ooh. League of Legends has so many characters to follow. It would feel quite weird, you know. So the voice of Zagreus is done by Darren Korb, who does all the music for the games and does many voices. And I don't know, they're probably busy working on their next game, so does he have time to voice act for a show? And if it's not going to be him as Zagreus, I'm immediately not interested. I'm going to tell you that right now. I would be immediately uninterested. I don't know. It's tough. Because at the same time, well, I guess they can make the show, and it's there for the people that do enjoy it. And it doesn't necessarily... Not everything has to be for me. Not everything has to be a slam dunk, etc., etc., etc. I guess the way... I always look at it from the affront of... You can't get anything without sacrificing something else, right? So asking for them to make some kind of piece of media like this, to make a spin-off game, to do this, to do that, means that you're not getting something else from the Supergiant Studios, or it's going to take a lot longer. And I guess from that avenue, it makes me uninterested. Hello? Oh. Special boon gains 5 levels, you prime 35 magic. Well, the special's actually doing shockingly well, and that's fine for us. Cinematic universe bullshit. It's hard because I'll admit I'm kind of the proponent that, like, it doesn't ruin the initial media to make a spin-off, but it's not going to help it either, right? You know. Has anyone actually asked for a Hades TV show? Well, I feel like it gets brought up on the subreddit quite frequently. Actually, hey! We did it! All Aries all the time. I responded to a thread that was started literally yesterday. You all Aries? Stop it, geek! The thing is, I actually kind of want to stop using the attack on purpose here, because I don't want to apply wounds with that. I want to apply it with the special. Meow. I think there's just a lot of fans of the games, and they just want more. Understandably so. They just want more Hades shit. More Hades slop, more Hades core, more blah, 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 blah. They just want more. And it takes a long time for a studio like Supergiant to really release more content of that nature. And there's always a chance that they're going to move on and not actually give us more. Your Hex deals 60% more, while I have Lunar Ray. Draw 5 of your active Arcana and upgrade them this night. That's probably the best one. But the real question is, which one's the funniest? There's already an animated Greek show. Yeah, Blood of Zeus. I didn't really care for it, to be honest. And they complained that the show isn't good. Yeah. They're milking the shit out of God of War. There's no God of War TV show. Oh, wait, no, they're making one, though. Which I'm nervous about. What do you think an adaptation could add to the source material? What can be improved? They're making a TV show. That one spin-off Metroidvania was terrible. It was mostly an upside. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a downside to this. I guess Luna Ray's never going to shine here. Huntress, Champions, Boatman, Furies, Enchantress. Furies is good. In particular. Furies is 35% damage in our cast. Huntress is 10% more. We get a little bit more cash. Or wait, does that trigger Boatman all over again? Because now I have 1,131. Got some more rolls too. Sick. Champions is also more rolls. Sick. Baldur's Gate show is going to be a disaster. I'm all for more God of War games. I love God of War, the games, so far. But I'm not exactly excited for the spin-offs. And actually, I had such a bad experience with that one spin-off game that I'm actually nervous for like anything that they do that isn't a direct God of War mainline game in the future now. don't think any of these are particularly interesting. Can't get worse than the Angry Birds franchise. I don't even know. Did they? Oh wait, did they come up with an Angry Birds TV show? Dual Moonshot doesn't really help much. I guess it's rapid, but yeah, not great. There's movies. Oh, am I behind in the times? I haven't kept up with the Angry Birds movies. 4% more chance on Grievous Blow is quite good. I'm a little tempted just to do Sword Ring for the funny. Does that make it funny? I guess it doesn't matter. The Amogus show? Oh no. That's a lot of dodge. Was it a while ago? Probably. I don't know. Final Phase is technically a spin-off. I thought they confirmed that it's a mainline. It's the next mainline game. Wow. If it's not the studio, the God of War studio making it, I'm probably not gonna play anything else because they've kind of lost my good faith after that one terrible game. It was so bad. Where the hell is she? Get her! Come on, Apollo. Good job, buddy. Can you sit still? Like, I know this is sort of your thing, lady, but good God. Can't get anything done around here. Get her! Music to my ears. I took the damage. 73 it dealt, though. Kinda can't take the damage. So the special is gonna do a very large portion here, because I can't keep her inside my sword rings. I gave up trying to use the Omega cast here. Jesus, kill this fucker, would ya? Could the DPS meter be dodged modified to display dodged damage? It depends if the game records. Ooh, profuse bleeding rarefied. I don't know if the game records the damage it would have inflicted easily. Not sure. Huh. Speeding up Eris. Speeding Eris up increase how fast her weapon ticks, or does it just decrease her damaging frames? Oh god, I don't know. Not sure actually. Not sure. Hammer seems useless basically. I didn't take the hex damage. Don't need money. Well, we don't need much else. Black and Fleece doesn't do much. We got the full Ares Sweet. You could go for, you know what? I think we try to force extended family. Because that's probably the biggest damage increase we could get now. We have a good amount of gods here too, right? Let's go for it. We even have some rolls to try to make that happen. Okay. Alright, give me some triple palms in this hizzy. Hizzy? Horn's on sale for $8.49. I'm still undecided about buying it. It's a nice... Well, if you don't have someone to play with, it's probably... I don't know if the term is the best Hades clone. There's really only like 2-ish games that are maybe worthy of being called Hades clones. And I guess it's the best out of that. The other one is that Ninja Turtles game that... It didn't do it for me. If you don't have anyone to play the co-op with, I'm not so certain it's worth it, to be totally honest. Maybe, maybe not. All the turtles? All the turtles. Howling Soul. Howling Soul. Allows me to keep my distance, that's for sure. But otherwise, it's not necessarily a good thing. Huh. Oh, I could actually roll these. I think I will. Oh. Didn't really get better. Alright, we'll take it. Have y'all played anything that you would describe as a Hades clone? And if so, was it good? Did it live up to your expectations? As time has gone on, like we used to look at certain games like Curse of the Dead Gods and think of it, oh wow, that's a very Hades-coded game. But now in hindsight, now that time has passed, and we have some, what I would describe as more real Hades clones, I don't think most people feel the same way. Hades 2 was alright. The Vellum game, it was okay, yeah. We roll for extended family, please.
Something else.
Did not get it offered. I think you roll again. Bridal Glow could hit... not much, really. Cut above. If we get crazy lucky.
Let's try this again.
Seriously? I'll still take it.
Yes.
Still a pretty big increase. 32% more. Emma. See more Balatro clones? There are a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. It's easier to make, straight up. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And then even before that, the Survivor clones popped off so hard, and still kind of do. There's like too many. We got inundated with them, and it kind of made me nearly hate the subgenre. Too many poor quality, low effort Vampire Survivor clones. The Balatro clones, I'll admit, I have a slightly softer spot for. Because I think some of them are actually pretty good. But yeah. I think it's hard to clone a game like Hades, because part of the best bits of it is the art and the music. Right? And right then and there, that's the hardest part to clone for any game, really. Deals damage in area at the endpoint. Yeah. It's not that crazy. It's not that hard to just make an action game that has, you know, a choose 3 system essentially going on. But it's hard to make it good. I think it's harder to make a good action game that feels smooth and intuitive than it is to make, you know, potentially a card game with that where you're meant to get big numbers. Did I play Redacted? I did. It was okay. But that was the best I felt about it. Unfortunately, that's how I feel about most of these games. Money. Dan kind of hated it. Hate is a strong word. I wouldn't say that. Get it, come on. Okay. My post-game monologue was pretty scathing. Oh, at the end of whatever YouTube video I might have made? Was it? Oh gosh. I suddenly don't remember. I don't have like I don't recall it being that bad, but maybe. Bridal Glow security system, no good. We have plenty of time for this. Who's our final B? So is Sorrows. Sorrows is cusping on not recommending. Sorrows is a tough one. Great gameplay, infuriating storyline. It's a very give and take. Heavy metal. I think we got Typhon. I think it's the Blowjob Bros. Best part stars was dunking on it with the chat. Great gameplay. Story just straight up pissed me off. Pretentious bullshit is what it is. Pretentious bullshit. That's not it. Well, this has been a very easy run. It's been a very safe run. Ooh, profuse bleeding on the top. I'm going to spend our last roll here to see if we can get something cool with this, like one of the sword drop things. Cut above is not it, though. So I guess it's a G blow, which is good, but not what I had in mind. Keep going. Was the story that bad? In a sense. I don't want to spoil too much for those that are still like thinking about playing Sorrows. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't play the game. Necessarily. I said like 7 out of 10. It's on the cusp of being lower than that because it makes me mad. The best way I just describe it is, you know those like they bait the story was basically told with Mad Libs, is how I would describe it. Where there was a bunch of blank spots, and the game just says, you fill in the blanks, and make up the rest on your own. What a good game, right? That's what the story was. And that shit pisses me off. Ooh, big sword ring increases. It's up to interpretation. Yeah, they can suck my interpretive dick. Racing thoughts, I guess? It's rock, which is funny. Nice try, game. All right, no more half after this.
River, take me.
Okay, I don't want to talk about because it's still a relatively new game. Oh, I forgot I had Howling Soul. Boink, 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 boink. I already had one person complain that I didn't like it, and they said that I just didn't understand it. It's like, bro, I had to Google the story. No one understands it. There's nothing to understand. They don't explain shit. How does Howling Soul work with hostile environment? Oh, I actually don't know. Uh-oh, this could be bad. How bad is it? Oh. I almost couldn't tell where that ring was either. Jesus, that was almost a GG. Not the ultimate Ares build, though. That's half. Why are the sound effects so crunchy here? Sometimes. Let's take care of these guys. Sword ring, go! Looking good. Ares in all my slots? Hell yeah. Woo. Where is I? Boink. Come here, I dare ya. That's the damage cap for you. Interesting, he still does that little swing after that. All right, didn't I get the lunar ray thing?
You waste your time.
I was gonna say. Oh no, we already hit the decap. I got the thing that lets it sit. I didn't think we'd hit the decap so soon there. I got too much speed for you, bitch. Oh, Howling Soul missed. I almost hit myself with Howling Soul. Damn it. Probo. Trying to set up my lunar ray out here. I got so much run speed right now. Hold on, lunar ray. Boing, got him. Worth it. Sword ring number 1. We still got one more Z, but profuse bleeding 3rd. I guess that's something. Stabbing rush, yeah, since we're staying so far away so often. Left side of the screen is very red. I don't know if I've ever done this before where we wind up with every slot filled by one god, really. Maybe.
That was a pretty
Lunar ray
tough
solid
thing
0.
you did there.
The thing is, having his attack is a overall detriment here. So we could just take one more god to buff extended family. I'm thinking. Anyone here? We could try to go for Geyser Spout, but we never got Winter Circle, so that's probably not great. We already have Demeter. You could put in Hestia and maybe get Slow Cooker. That's probably not great. There's something just like Lucky Fang, maybe. Oh, I don't have Mutual Destruction or Blood Spree. I almost got all his boons, right? Mutual Destruction would actually help a little bit, too. Sneeze, Snarl from Poseidon. It's a little late for the last zone to go for Sea Star. Yeah, we got Extended Family. I guess we're just going to Lion Fang for the 50% increase that will deprecate.
Diving onward.
Mercury drop doing for us? Mercury drop. Mercury drop? What's the Mercury drop?
From the underworld to the surface.
Oh no, am I about to get D's nutted? The Hermes one? I still don't know. Oh, the speed. Oh, I see. The metallic drop. Yeah, sorry. I should have been able to put that together. No, it shouldn't do anything, sadly. It's not going to help with, like, the cast or anything like that. It's not going to speed that up in any way. More palms. I mean, it's a pretty cozy run because we can be so far away. And we can just hit the special and throw the cast out. Winter Circle would have helped so much. I don't think we ever saw it, though. Tall Order would have been nice from him, too. And it's too late to get any more Hermes, I'm pretty sure. Nice try, game. Healthy Rebound. Prominence Flare. Okay. Never made a Mercury/metallic droplet connection. Wait, is there a connection now that I've missed? Now you got me curious. You are not he. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left. She might have a rock boon I can take. There's probably no duo boons we can get because we have only Ares. All right, what's the thumbnail for this one? Oops, all Ares. It's cool that we did this while also getting the duo boons that mattered. At least there's that. The ultimate Ares run. The definitive Ares run. I'm actually going to remove Ares from the game after this. Mercury is the Roman name for Hermes. I see. Frosty Veneer would be on. What's better, that or Snow Queen here? I mean, getting a 24th rock is just too funny for me to pass up on. I'm worried that Aphrodite might be out of boons. I think she has one more. No, we want a palm anyway. Call it the Gilgamesh build as a reference to Fate. That would probably be very confusing. You've already confused me.
Nice and cool.
No, these are useless. I saw people were discussing the best and worst boons of Hermes, and they said Hermes' worst boon is Stutter Step. And I don't necessarily disagree, actually, here. I'll admit, I take it extremely infrequently. Might be my least frequently taken boon. It seemed kind of cool when they first added it to the game, but as time went on, I don't know if it actually is impactful enough to really ever take. I'm not sure, though. Mean Streak? Mean Streak's up there as not being super impactful either, I agree. Mean Streak never feels like it does anything. You think Mean Streak is fun? I like seeing the damage number in the corner from it, at least. But I don't know if I can... besides that one glitched run we had with it, I don't know if I can actually feel Stutter Step doing anything. Big Mean Streak run. I think there's some issues with Mean Streak where you can't keep the number up or something. I forget what the issue is, though. Like, it resets. Huge difference between common and epic with Mean Streak. Get hordes in Mean Streak. I'll admit, I've never done it. Sword Ring, level 7. Scaling is good on Sword Ring. It's 20 damage even at this level. Okay. There's a glitch. There was a glitch with all Hermes boons where you could bridal glow them. Think they fixed it? Geek, they fixed that, right? Sword Ring, level 9. You can hit them with bridal glow and increase their level, even though you're not supposed to be able to palm Hermes boons. More rock because it's funny. 25 rock. Got all that max magic now. 125% for martial art. Wow. That's like an Epic Aphrodite attack. Worst Hermes boon is in most cases is paid dues for sure. That's a good point, actually. I mean, sure, if you pick it up in the final shop and you still have a few hundred gold, I guess. It's like, all right, that's takeable. But usually if you're buying that Hermes boon, it's costing you 500 gold. For one thing, which means you're probably not going to have a lot of cash left. The effect is good, but it's too expensive, right? It also means you're not taking a different Hermes boon that might be just as impactful in some ways. I don't know. Top, middle. Nowadays, I'm more likely to take Mean Streak than Stutter Step, I think. Not by a whole lot, but by a little bit. In paid dues, I guess there's instances where I take it. I don't think is there an instance like, okay, Stutter Step is good here. I'm trying to think of what it would be. I guess in a Supai, maybe Stabby Rush Run? Maybe, but only maybe. Supai with Stabbing Rush. I guess that's kind of something. Where is he? Middle. Let's see. Middle, bottom, bottom. Middle, bottom. I'm actually taking some hits here. Hold on. Get him. I'm trying to use the Omega special since it casts pretty quickly. That's what we can get a little bit of cut above. Hold on. One. I don't think I can finish with this Lunar Ray, unfortunately. Wait, maybe I can. Hold. From behind. Got him. A Passion Dash run, right? Sword Ring put in the work. Yeah, Sword Ring did quite well. Cast 1.2 million. Special 552. Profuse bleeding 481,000. For quote unquote one boon. It did require getting 2 duos. If you don't have the duos, I'm not certain profuse bleeding is a big deal though. We didn't really even get that high in terms of plasma for that fight, which is too bad because I did have visceral impact. We were dodging a lot. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get more though. Still. I'm kind of surprised. Big sword ring. Big G blow. Profuse bleeding. It only got to level 2. But I think the scaling's off. It's not great. So it's kind of eh. Oh, right. It's only the strikes that spawn Grizzly Gain. You're right. Yeah. That's probably... Still, I would have guessed that I got hit enough for Visceral Impact to do more.